Welcome to the Mayorverse, everybody. Mayor Reynolds, aka Midnight Mayor here, and this is your DEADROP inventory and looting guide. We're gonna go over how the stash works, how your bag space gets eaten up very quickly, show you some items that take up a lot of space in your bag if you're like me and you just kind of pick up everything, and then when you need to drop some stuff, you don't really know what to drop. We're gonna go over everything, show you the weight values of the different items in DEADROP Sandbox, and really give you a pointed direction on how to manage your inventory. So let's get going. It's important to remember that this is recorded during DEADROP Snapshot VII. All these things are subject to change in the future of DEADROP. And I'm even going to point out some things that probably need to be changed in regarding the inventory and weight system in DEADROP. And I also want to point out that this guide is going to help you avoid being in situations like other extraction shooters like this. The easiest way to understand the DEADROP inventory system is right here from this loadout screen. Here's your stash. You can see you get 250 spots in your stash. We're going to point out how that works, but then here's your loadout over here, and here's your backpack. So here's a few things to take note of. Over here, your bag space works in weight, right? So the backpack that I have equipped is the large backpack, and it shows me that I have 72 kind of slots. I don't even know what that inventory of measurement is there. Weight, pounds, kilograms, dustograms, I don't know. But anyway, that's how you can tell in your backpack what you have. So right now I've got 3 spots taken up. The stuff up here does not figure into your backpack. The stuff in your loadout right here, that's a basic thing. So even though the symbol is the same right here in your stash, it says 241 of 250, which, by the way, tentative. I fully expect the inventory system and weight system and all this stuff to change. It's not based on weight in your stash. That's actual just like spots. So if you look right here, the sniper rifle weighs 18. If you mouse over an item, it'll show you in the upper right there that weighs 18, whatever, dustograms. That's what I'm gonna call it for the point of this video. But if you move it out and into your backpack, you see this only came down to 240. It didn't subtract 18, it just subtracted 1. Every item just takes up 1 spot. Whereas when I moved it into my backpack, you see right here, it is now 21 of 72 because I actually added 18. So over here with the stash, it subtracted 1. With the backpack, I added 18. Your backpack, that weight system, and your stash system are 2 totally different features. So just take note of that right off the bat. So if you're looking for just a quick, what do I do? How do I get rid of heavy items when I'm in the moment, in the game, in my backpack, and I found something I really want to pick up, but I don't have the space for it? What's the easiest thing for me to drop? The sniper rifle, the heavy chest armor, and the zipline thruster right now are the heaviest items in the game. They weigh 18. And then we're going to go over the weights of all the items that we have right now in the loot pool, which is all subject to change. Also, the loot pool is going to be expanded over time for sure, and future snapshots in the game going forward. But the 3 heaviest items right now, if you're looking for, offenders of heavy items to just drop extras of or whatever, it's the heavy chest armor, the zipline thruster, and the sniper rifle, all taking up 18 dustograms in your backpack. To review all the weapons really quickly and their weights, we've got the DMR and the AR both weighing 12. So all the rifles right now, there's 2 of them, weigh the same. They weigh 12. The shotguns, the pump, the range, the auto, the double barrel, they all weigh 12 as well. The SMG, the only SMG we have right now, weighs 8. And then the pistols all weigh 6. So every single one of them, the heavy, the burst, except the semi. Take note right here, the semi only takes up 1 spot, 1 dustogram, whatever you want to call it. So if you put it in your inventory, it only goes up 1. So you can fill your bag with tons of those. That's probably by design, like if they're going to give you the most basic weapon in the game, which is super strong, by the way, this snapshot. The semi pistol is very strong. It's almost like dead accurate from the hip, and it hits pretty hard. Don't sleep on it. That probably needs to be adjusted upward. But again, all the other pistols are 6, and that's where the weapons stop. But when you get to the armor, again, here's a weird disparity for you. The heavy chest weighs 18. The medium chest weighs 6. The light chest also weighs 6. So the light and the medium armors both weigh the same, but then you have a huge jump up to the heavy chest at 18. So something seems maybe a little off on the scales there. Maybe the heavy or the medium armor needs to go up, or maybe the heavy chest needs to come down. And then the helmets, the heavy helmet weighs 12, the medium helmet weighs 4, and the light helmet weighs 3. So again, very big jump with the heavy helmet. Once you go up to that one, you can fit a lot of medium helmets in your bag, but the heavy helmets are going to take up a lot more space very quickly. When you get into the more like accessories and equipment and throwables and stuff, again, zipline thruster coming in at 18. I think this is by design. It's not super practical that an item like that might be super heavy, especially when compared to something like a sniper rifle, if this was realistic. But I think because the zipline thruster is so strong, it's such a game-changing item, they probably want it to be, they don't want players stocking up with 600 of them in their bags, right? Even though the stash system the way that works compared to the weight system in the backpack kind of changes that. But anyway, grenades, 2, smokes, 2, adrenaline spray, 1, bandage, 1, health kit, 1, and then the backpacks weigh different as well depending on if you have backpacks within your backpack. So large backpack is 4, and then you go down to the small backpack, 2, medium backpack, 2. Again, small and medium weigh the same, but the large is a little bit of a jump, but it's not that much of a jump, so I wouldn't be worried too much about those large backpacks negatively affecting you. Something else here to take note of. The stacks of items all weigh the same. I don't want to call it an exploit because exploit is the wrong word, whether this is intended design or whatever. So 2, frag grenade stack of 2 is 2, frag grenade stack of 3 is 2. So if you want to do the math over here, I move the stack of 3 into my bag and I go up to 5. I move the stack of 2 into my bag and I go up to 5. So just take note of that. Again, you can kind of take advantage if you're looking to to efficiently manage your inventory, stack these items to properly, keep your weight down, I guess. Here's something interesting when you get to the ammo. Within your stash, see, it's 241 of 250. I'm gonna move this whole stack of pistol ammo out. Still 241 of 250. The ammo does not take up space in your stash, but it does take up space in your backpack. So keep that in mind. That's important, an important distinguishment to draw. As of now, the attachments on your gun also do not make a change to the weight of the gun within a backpack. This may change in the future, but for example, here's an SMG with nothing on it, not a single attachment, and it weighs 8. You put it in your bag, it goes up 8. And then here is an SMG that has every single attachment possible on it, right? Weapon mod and everything. Move it into your bag, and it still goes up 8. That may be something that changes in the future to kind of balance up power, for example, of extracting a gun. I don't know for sure. I'm just throwing it out there and pointing it out to you. Don't be afraid to take a gun. Obviously, with more attachments on it, it's not going to negatively impact your weight, at least in DEADROP Snapshot 7. And in case you're wondering about the difference in sizes between the different backpacks, the small backpack gives you 36. I shouldn't say slots. Let's say dustograms again. The medium backpack gives you 60. And then the large gives you 72. So that's the inventory size difference between the 3 backpacks, obviously with the small being the smallest and the large being the largest, just in case you needed an explanation there. Collectibles, if you're just quickly looking to get a collectible that you need, in case you're wondering, the comics all only weigh 1 right now. Floppy disk weighs 1. The spray paint cans also weigh 1. So any of those things, don't worry, they're not eating up a lot of space in your bag. It's more the weapons, the armor, the zipline thrusters, and again, the heaviest weapons in the game right now, or items period, sniper rifle, heavy chest, and zipline thruster. Those are the 3 that are eating up the most of your bag space. Take note. That's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm not going to go over how the vendor system works or how the tag system works. I have a whole separate video about that on the channel. I'm going to link it right up here, or you can just look for it on the videos on this channel. If you have questions about the DEADROP inventory system or, suggested changes, leave them down in the comments below, but also remember to go to the DEADROP and Midnight Society Discord and leave them in the Snapshot 7's suggestion spot, because that's the best way to give feedback to the devs. So with all that said, guys, if you want more DEADROP insight, news updates, all that type of stuff, even a live action series, this is the place to be. Please subscribe to the channel, and if you watched for this long, you must have liked the video, so please leave a like. That helps the channel. Really appreciate all your guys' support. We'll see you in in the next video, on stream, on Twitter, on the TikTok, all that stuff. May Reynolds out. Oh, and if you're looking to do some holiday shopping, don't forget, use all the codes and links down in the description of this video that supports the channel. And actually, here's a message from one of our sponsors right now. This video is sponsored by HumbleBundle.com, one of the best gaming stores on the internet. You can get games, software, all sorts of digital tools on this website at discounts, some of which are in bundles. So, you buy, the more you buy, the less you pay kind of thing. If you use my link down in the description, not only will you get great games at great prices, but you'll also support my channel and content in the process. So check out Humble Bundle, and thanks for sponsoring us, guys.